Okay, Pisces, welcome to your general love read. We are going to look at your soul path, okay, this week. So, whenever you come to this, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. Before we get started, I'm going to pull for the collective. I'm going to get some intention here. All right. And if you are new, welcome. I am an intuitive. Much of what you see on my channel will not be traditional. So just take what resonates for you, leave the rest as a I'm not going to take all of those, but thank you, Spirit. As a general rule, know that roles can be reversed. We could be looking at energy that you have not gotten over from 10 years ago. We could be looking at energy that's walking towards you right now. We could be looking at third-party energy if there is third party in all of this. And roles can be reversed. So swap it out if you need to, okay? As well, for those of you that returned, thank you. You are the reason that I keep doing this, all right? So much love. So for the collective, okay? What you've put out there is returning to you, okay? Energy-wise, but it's funny, okay? Because it's almost like you're having a tantrum about it. Digging in your heels, okay, and silent. Like, for whatever reason, maybe it's not coming back the way you wanted it to come back. But you're like, like a tiny toddler. It's not how I wanted it, okay? So, the intention here, it's all lower root chakras. Look at that. Sacral, solar plexus, root. Okay? All of that energy. So, control, childhood wounds, feeling safe. Okay? Everything coming up to the surface. And this is all about you. And once you process through this little temper tantrum that you're having, like, everything will be great. All right. So what we're going to look at today is we're looking at the 4 doors that you are walking through in July. Okay. So in one hand, it's kind of a forecast, right? But on the other hand, it's a little bit soul path. So I'm calling it a soul path reading. Okay. So we're going to look at the 4 doors that you are walking through in July. All right. And door 2, door 3, door 4. Too funny. Okay, I did say Pisces, didn't I? This is for Pisces, okay? But what's funny, I feel like I said Aquarius, but Aquarius had the Ace of Earth as well. So, and I think it was in the same spot. So, interesting. You may be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart. All right. So, door number 1, the Hierophant. Okay. And I feel like getting to this higher level, like that is your challenge, right? The challenge is to get to that higher connection. And it's almost as if, like if you are feminine, you are taking on the masculine space. If you are masculine, you are very much in your divine feminine space, because this female is holding up the divine bull, okay, Taurus energy up into the sky. And so that is your challenge, I feel like, of being balanced. But I love it because door number 2, it's the Empress. So it is kind of like coming in almost like above it all, right? The Empress is like, I'm above this. I've got my abundance. I'm doing my thing. I'm above this petty BS, okay? Door number 3, Ace of Pentacles. So there is something changing in your life. For some of you, that could be at your job. For others, this could be just in life in general, okay? And because, you know, this is kind of the Emperor's energy, so this is kind of like your divine masculine. This could all be about your inner divine feminine and divine masculine trying to come into balance, okay? It's like ready to take this leap of faith, almost there to be balanced. And the fourth door here is Hangman with the Queen of Cups. But it's really funny, okay, because this Hangman, like the pause is that you've turned your head away from it. Like, no. Eyes closed, no. It's not coming in the way that I want it to, so I say no. Okay, so let's get a little more clarity, shall we? Okay. Okay, know that you're going through an expansion here, a new beginning here. With the Hierophant, we get the North. This is the new beginning. It is your North Node. It is your soul purpose. Okay, whatever's going on with you right now, it is an alignment to get you on track, okay, to where you are meant to be. Now with the Empress, what I love here is you're igniting, okay, all of that passion, all of that fire, all of those lower chakras, right? So whatever's going on in you, it's all a part of the process, okay? And it's almost like your divine feminine is like, how the hell do I control my inner divine masculine power? Okay, how do I balance my feminine power and my masculine power? Okay, or for some of you, if you are in a divine union, how do we balance? Okay, the Ace of Earth, how do you balance? You just have to understand that you're entering to a new wilderness here, okay, and just let the passion, let the purpose, let the electricity flow between the two of you, okay? Instead of trying to control it, this is why I laughed when the cards came out. Instead of trying to control it, just allow it, okay? And then at the end, right, you've got to recognize that you've completed a cycle. You've got to work through, okay, this sort of it didn't happen the way I wanted to energy, because, right, I mean, this is bushfires. This is this fiery energy within you that you need to kind of put a lid on it, okay? And just realize that things don't often happen the way we expect them to. Okay, sometimes it needs to come in the way that it comes in. See, the little da-ding, you needed to hear that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look a little deeper into all of this, shall we? For being a water sign, you are so fiery right now. Okay, so this North Node, getting to your purpose. Okay, yeah, Messenger of Earth. This is that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there is slow energy here as the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Okay, as you're looking at these shadows, I do feel like for most of you, this is about your inner self, but it could be about the divine union. But things are going slow because of this. Yeah, 2 of Wands, 2 of Fire. Okay, in the desert, even in the desert, beautiful things grow. But this situation or this energy within you is really entangled. Okay, so it's unwinding it all, right? It's taking some time. You have to unwind things that have happened. It kind of reminds me of some of the cord cutting ceremonies that I've done with people where you have cords that are all wound up. Okay, and you have to unwind good cords and bad cords before you cut the bad cord out. And it's not even a bad cord, it's just a dark cord that's feeding toxically, right? And so before there can be a shedding of the past and a rebirth here, there really does have to be a little bit of that unwinding that has to happen. So the fire of the Empress, okay? The fire of the Empress. The world, okay? You're burning down the past. You're burning your world to the ground, okay? And it's going to create immense change. For some of you, you may be walking away from something. We've got the Page of Pentacles here, right? Like you're having to, almost like you're having to pretend to be stronger than you are. And the feminine wants to come out, right? The feminine wants to come out as more of a softer energy instead of being so hard, okay? So intense. So, Ace of Pentacles with that electricity, just kind of going with the flow, knowing that this new beginning is meant for you. And we get, all right, the Queen of Cups. And so there's this energy of knowing that everything is as it's supposed to be, okay? What's in your heart, what's growing, this new beginning is beautiful. At times you might have to ebb and flow. At times you might be this little crab that like kind of pulls back and recoils for a minute. But like there's no control over the water. The water's just coming and going, okay, as its own electricity, as its own energetic being of creation here, of this heart. Yeah, ancestors here, okay, stepping up into, right, your true feminine, okay, the nurturer, the mother figure, instead of being this divine ruler, okay? So, 4th door, the Hangman, again, the Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, and the Bushfires. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. When you find the time either to just have downtime with yourself, or maybe you are curled up with your person, that is when the balance will happen. Okay, it's not when you're fighting against the energy. It's when you take the moment, right, to allow the possibilities. Okay, and then there's 9 of Wands, right? When you bring this in and kind of guard it, abundance starts happening. Beautiful, rich, gorgeous abundance. And the 9 of Swords, though, okay, you're still living in a desert. So you need to know that some of the productive things happening within this, within yourself, within this connection, can hurt. Okay, but out of this, we get agave and honey, the sweetness of life. Okay, the nectar of life with the 9 of Swords. And so when you get out of your head, you find the sweet nectar. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups, and it's all the baby turtles, okay, the sea turtles that have laid their eggs, returning to the sea. It's knowing that what you've created is birthing Okay, I feel like by the next full moon, so in another, month, in another lunar cycle, you will start to see the emotions coming through on all of this. And there's the Queen of Swords, okay, which is my totem, Mother Spider, or in this case, Grandmother Spider, right? It's the ancestor spider who creates their entire world from their own womb. And so it is kind of interesting, and with the Ace of Air, right, coming up after that, I feel like it's interesting for you to note. Whether you are creating, right, like, see, she's holding bones. Okay, whether you are creating from your divine masculine power within or from your divine feminine power within, you are still creating. Okay, so if you create with the bones, all right, instead of the music, the softness, the sweetness, the nectar, all right, you might get hurt instead of getting the sweetness. So really examine how you are engaging with others or with this person. Okay, so let's get a little more advice, all right, about moving through the month. Okay, again, do not be in your head about this. Your higher self is trying to talk to you about not burning everything to the ground. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. It's about having the endurance, right, to get to that end game where you get to make some choices. And for some of you, maybe that choice is about, and there's the thing again, ding, right, about your home, about what's happening in your home. Okay. The Great Bear is the mother. Again, it's about the Empress and whether you come at it from the mothering, nurturing side or from the angry, yelling side. All right, 3 of Cups. So you get to choose what you fill your cup with. Will you choose joy? Will you let the universe bring you joy? Yeah, because if you do, then you can change your mindset about the home. Okay, and have the 10 of Pentacles. It's within your vision, which means it's within your reach. And maybe, because this is falling under the Ace of Earth, maybe there's a possibility that you're moving to a new job or moving to a new home. Okay, that's going to be a very stable situation for you. Like you are manifesting that. And there's the Emperor. Okay, so it's letting the sides work together. Letting the union, the relationships work together. Okay. Sometimes it's about letting them take the wheel, take the fire, take the action, right? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you are dealing with a very passionate divine connection. And here we've got that 4 of Wands. And it is allowing the fire to be more of a celebration than an argument. Okay. So let's see what the Spirit wants you to know here. I just want you to be happy. Okay, so either you want your person to be happy or they just want to see you happy again. Okay, a lot of signs, or it could just be Spirit wanting to see you happy, they're telling me. Okay, a lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So there's clarity coming in here. Okay, I'm still trying to find myself. Some of you or your partner may still be trying to figure out what the hell am I doing with my life, right? And I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Like there's a lot of unsaid communication perhaps between you and another person. Okay, but clarity is coming very soon. Okay, it'll come sooner if you just allow the union. Okay, allow this love to form either within yourself or with another. Yeah, for some of you, you feel in separation within yourself or with this connection. And heart-to-heart conversation. If this is within yourself, you need to have a hard talk with yourself about why can't I just leave things be? Why can't I have a softer approach? Okay, if it is with your person, you need to get through to them because they're being hard-headed and they're not listening. And it's how you approach it that will change it. Could be a marriage for some of you, and this is coming down to some sort of a reconciliation between the two of you, a rekindling, right? But a lot of romantic feelings. If this is somebody new that is a divine connection, it could be leading you towards a wedding, but you have to get over some of these feelings that may even be due to your own parents and the way their marriage was and things like that you have to clear out, okay, to come into this more spiritual idea of romance and love. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay, advice. Okay, stay positive. Say affirmations. State I am. Okay, manifesting happens in the present moment. You can't wish it into the future because it will stay in the future. All right? So, what are you dealing with right now that Spirit wants you to work on? Your resilience, okay? The trigger statement, I need to control. Ding, 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 ding. The true statement is, I surrender, okay? Surrender to your true self. Allow yourself to relax with the currents of life. These changes will take you even closer to where you are meant to be. Okay, beautiful energy. So let's close this off with an oracle card. If you've enjoyed the reading, please click on the like button. That's a generous way to gift the channel. You can also find all of the links to work with me for personal readings, donations, the decks I use, all down below. Okay, but like, comment, share, and subscribe is free, and it's a beautiful gift back to the channel. Yeah, again, what did we just say? Flow, right? That's what you need to be in, is flow. And instead of the fire, flow into your water. Okay? Calm down the fire. All right? So I hope that that helps you, Pisces, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the week, and I hope to see you next time. All right? Bye.